Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking the incredible story of how a global luggage giant, Samsonite, is making this massive, strategic bet on India. Honestly, it's a masterclass in global business, and it's all happening right now.
So let's just dive right into this, because the answer to this one question is pretty fascinating. It reveals this powerful story that's not just about suitcases, but about emerging markets, a booming middle class, and really, the future of travel. Samsonite is tying its entire global future to India's growth, and it all kind of centers around this one factor.
All right, here's how we're going to break it down. First, we'll look at the huge market opportunity in India, the big picture. Then, we'll get into Samsonite's really smart multi-brand strategy. After that, we'll zoom right in on the manufacturing engine that's driving on this, and finally, we'll explore what's coming next in their really ambitious plan.
Okay, so to really get why a global leader like Samsonite is pouring so much money into India, we first need to understand the sheer scale of the travel boom that's unfolding across the country. It's nothing short of a gold rush.
Just look at this number for a second. 2.51 billion. That's how many domestic tourist visits happened inside India in 2023 alone. Now, this isn't just some recovery from the pandemic. That's already 8% higher than pre-COVID levels. The engine of Indian travel is roaring back.
And believe me, that engine is just getting warmed up. The projections show those visits could double to 5 billion by 2030, and then just explode to a staggering 15 billion by the middle of the century. We are talking about a market with almost unimaginable growth potential.
You see, this isn't just about more people traveling. It's a fundamental economic shift. As incomes go up, a huge, growing middle class is pouring money into what we call discretionary spending, and travel is right at the top of that list. For the first time ever, tens of millions of people have the money to go out and explore, and they're absolutely taking advantage of it.
And this points to the cultural shift that comes with that new economic power. Luggage is no longer just a box to carry your clothes. For millions of these aspirational consumers, a piece of branded luggage is a statement. It's a symbol of success, of social standing, and of a modern, mobile lifestyle.
So you've got this massive, diverse, and super aspirational market. How is a company like Samsonite trying to win it? Well, it all comes down to a brilliant multi-brand strategy that's really the key to unlocking the whole thing.
See, instead of some one-size-fits-all approach, they've been incredibly smart. They've basically built a brand for every single step of India's economic ladder. You've got the flagship Samsonite brand for the affluent, frequent travelers. Then you have Kamalian for the more value-conscious consumer. And right there in the middle, you have the powerhouse, American Tourister.
And get this, the sales numbers totally confirm this focus. American Tourister, their mass premium brand that's aimed at stylish, urban youth, makes up a massive 60% of their sales. Samsonite and Kamalian each grab about 20%, which just shows this crystal clear strategy to capture that huge aspirational middle of the market.
Okay, now let's get to the heart of the story. Because, having a great strategy is one thing, but how do you actually build the capacity to meet this incredible demand? Well, the answer lies in a city called Nashik in Maharashtra.
This quote from Samsonite's India CEO, Jai Krishnan, it really says it all. This isn't just some idle corporate talk. This is the core belief driving their entire global strategy. They see India not just as another market, but as a growth engine for the whole company.
And they have absolutely put their money where their mouth is. They backed up that confidence with a massive 250 crore rupee investment. Just look at these numbers. Before COVID, their Nashik plant was making about 225,000 pieces a month. After the expansion, a staggering 700,000 pieces a month. They more than tripled their capacity. So here's the crucial point. That factory in Nashik is now, get this, by volume, Samsonite's single largest manufacturing hub in the entire world. It has actually surpassed their major hubs in Hungary and Belgium. This isn't just a local story anymore. India is now the manufacturing heart of a global luggage empire. So, with a powerhouse factory in place and a market that is absolutely booming, what's the end game here? What does the next chapter of Samsonite's India playbook even look like?
Well, their retail strategy is crystal clear, aggressive expansion. Right now, they have about 600 stores nationwide, but the goal is to hit 1,000 in just the next few years. And here's the really crucial part. They're focusing specifically on smaller towns and emerging cities, tapping directly into that rising aspirational consumer base.
And they are not stopping there, not by a long shot. They're already scouting for land for a second major factory in India. They plan to grow their exports way beyond the current 10% that comes out of Nashik. And they're aiming to boost their online sales, which, by the way, already account for 16% of their revenue. It's a full-on, multi-pronged attack to dominate the future.
Which leaves us with this fascinating final thought. Samsonite has put its faith in India, not just with words, but with concrete, massive investments. They've built their largest factory in the world here, and they're already planning a second. They have tied their global future to the country's growth. So the big question is, as other global brands try to navigate a complex world, is this the new blueprint for success?